Celebrity gossip blogger Perez Hilton is getting medical care tonight, according to a new statement from his team, after he was seen apparently self-harming during a TikTok live stream. Ring camera footage from Hilton's neighbor shows the moment that deputies got to his house in Miami yesterday after getting multiple calls about this incident. We're not going to show the video here, but it appeared to show Hilton covered in blood with visible cuts, holding what looked like a knife. In the video, viewers were commenting, asking him to stop, saying they would contact police. According to TikTok, the platform pulled the video within minutes of it being flagged. Perez Hilton, of course, is really the OG influencer and content creator of the early 2000s. He had a popular celebrity gossip site and at times faced a lot of pushback by celebrities themselves, who criticized him as somebody who crossed boundaries. In later statements and comments, Hilton apologized and said he regretted his past behavior. Jesse Kirsch is following this story for us. Jesse, what else do we know about what happened here?
Yeah, so Hallie, we got a series of responses from the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office last night as this was unfolding, first telling us that they were responding to reports of a live stream involving apparent self-harm. They would not name Perez Hilton, but that in that Ring video that you just referenced there, you can hear a deputy over what sounds like the intercom of one of their vehicles calling for Mario to come out of the home. Mario is the real first name for Perez Hilton. We've also heard more from his team and his family in a statement posted on his website, which has brought him so much acclaim. As you mentioned, they say that he is receiving medical care. The statement going on to say, our family's focus right now is on his well-being. We kindly ask that you respect Perez's privacy as well as the privacy of his family during this difficult time. We do know that this 48-year-old father of three had recently moved back to Miami from Las Vegas. So there have been some clearly big life changes going on in recent months. So unclear at this point if any of that is factoring in to what is apparently unfolded here, but just clearly a very concerning situation all around. And we've also heard from a TikTok U.S. spokesperson telling us that an automated system, automated systems for the company flagged the live stream to human moderators within minutes. And TikTok US, according to that spokesperson, also saying that the stream was up for about 15 minutes before it was interrupted by the company. And the company also says that they alerted law enforcement and they have banned the account involved here as well, Hallie.
Okay, Jesse Kirsch, thank you for that. If you or somebody you know is in crisis, text 988 or text HOME to the crisis text line at 741-741.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.